the exotic challenge. So I'm going to go over the tricks very briefly, but if you want more of a breakdown, you can go back and visit the Instagram and Facebook page for the tricks. So there is quite a few things in here, but yeah, let's see how we go. So make sure you do a really good warm up to start with. Roll your wrists, roll your ankles around. You can do this one with heels or without. When I created it in such a small space, but at the moment I'm going to kind of spread out a little bit more. So you can do this in a really small space or you can do it in a bigger space. So first of all, I'm just going to show you the choreo and then we'll get started.
Darker than the ocean, deeper than the sea. You got everything, you got what I need. Touch me, you're my electric babe. Move me, take me from this place. Move into the tempo, show me what it takes. Speeding up my heartbeat, playing in the face. Kiss me where I'm flying, babe. Love me, take me to outer space. Kiss me where I'm flying, babe. Love me, take me to outer space.
Alright guys, so that's the choreo. What we're going to do is we're going to break it down really slowly, and I'm going to do it facing the other way so that you guys can follow along as well. The whole thing is about 1:30, but if you need to, you can just do it in little sections if you get too tired. So, to start with, we're going to be sitting down. I start a little bit off center because we kind of travel a little bit that way later. We're going to start sitting down with our legs out to the side. When the music starts, as soon as it starts, we're going to bring our arm back, arm up, and we're going to slide our other hand down as we bring our top leg up. So we're trying to mimic our top leg, leg and our top arm. Then I'm going to push them down at the same time and turn over onto my stomach. The next one here is one of the exotic tricks. I call it a vomit worm, but I think other people call it something different. So what we're going to do here is you're going to bend your knees in, then you're going to tuck through your stomach, push up, and then hips, belly, chest, and head. Ideally, you want to have a little bit more speed than that, so it's in, flip, down. I add in a little bit of a bent leg as well, so as I come up, I bend the leg, and then I tuck my stomach, flip up, and down. If this is too tricky or you don't want to do it, just push up like this and then push down like that. Okay? So, from there, the next one is also another exotic trick. This one you're definitely going to need some knee pads. I'm just pulling mine up. And it's a Russian kick up, I think it's called, that's what I call it. So, from here, you're going to bend both legs. Think about keeping that front leg to your butt. You're going to tuck your knees in. As you tuck them in, that front leg, which is my right leg, is going to kick up to the ceiling, and I'm going to push back. Yeah? This can be very tricky, especially the version we're doing, because we're not just kicking back, we're tucking our leg in. So again, once more slowly. From here, bend, knees in, kick the leg out, and push with my arms. Instead of leaving this leg back, as I kick up, you can put it on the floor, that's fine. Then you're going to bring it in and open it out. Then drop to the side. So that is pretty much like a drop. I just let my body go there. I can't really control the whole movement because it's an awkward angle and you're up on your heel. So a little bit faster. From here, we go up, Bend that knee in, push that one hand away and drop to the side. Make sure your other leg comes out. I'm going to do that once facing the other way as well, in case you want to follow along and it's a bit easier. So, from here, we're going to bend that leg in, and usually you're facing that way, but I'm just going to face this way so you can hear me. You're going to bend those legs in, tuck the knees, kick that right leg up, push, 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 bend the leg in, and then you're going to let all your weight go to this way to drop down. Okay? If you need to, pause the video, give that a few goes first. I'm just going to move over to that one last little part, and then we'll run it from the start. So, once we've done this, boom, in, I'm going to continue my hands over to the side we're going. I'm going to bring my knees together, I'm going to turn on my knees, and then once I turn around, I'm going to open that leg out and then do like a little hand circle. And you'll hear it, it's on the beat. So if anyone's done any of my choreos before, I'm not good with lyrics. You can do this to any song you want. This one fits really well, but any slow, flowy song, feel free to change the music once you've got the moves. And it doesn't have to be perfect. Yeah, it can be a little bit different each time, depending on how I'm feeling. I do it a little bit different each time. So let's start like that from the beginning. I'm going to face the other way so you can follow with me, and I won't talk, I'll just let you listen to the music.
Darker than the ocean, deeper than the sea. You got everything, you got what I need.
Right, if you do need to, you can pause it and just do that over a couple times. But otherwise we're going to move on because there is a lot to get through. So, after we have done the open out, boom. Easy peasy, we're just going to go back the same way. So you're going to bring your knees together, hands together, around, facing. We're going to also open up, and then we're going to bring our right leg over the top of our left leg. If you're wearing anything more than 7-inch heels, it's going to be a little bit hard to get your leg down, so you actually need to push your hips off the ground to get that foot down. Making sure your opposite hand is really stable. You're going to push weight through that bottom leg, and you're going to slide the other one out, open out. Now I do know the words for this. She says touch me as we do that. So, back to here. Hand circles around. We're going in, twist, opening out. If you don't have space, tuck your legs a little bit more and try and do it on the spot. Round that leg, push. You can put your hand on here for stability, or up and over, and push your hips forwards. Yeah? Let's do that facing the other way. So from here, hand circle, knees together, twist, bum on, open the legs out, right leg up, push it, and open out and touch me. Let's try it up to the music.
Darker than the ocean, deeper than the sea. You got everything, you got what I need. Touch me, you're my electric babe.
Good. Let's move on. Next part is really, really easy. So, after we've pushed out, push forward, drop your bum down, bring that front leg forward, and cross your other leg over. If you want, you can drop down to your forearms. We're going to go around a couple of times, whatever feels good for you, and then on the last one, we're going to do another exotic challenge trick, and we're going to tuck our legs under. Yeah? If you've never done this before, all it is getting the hips up, making sure you can slide on your toes, and getting your weight in your knees. So if you're finding that your knees are a little bit sore, make sure you have extra padding. So side on is probably the best way to show you this one. So as I do a couple of turns on the last one, we're doing both legs at the same time, up on fingertips if you need to, knees down, hips up, push, 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 and then drop to the side. yeah? From here we have heaps of time. So if you want, add a little head roll in. We're gonna lean back. This one, if you haven't warmed up a lot, don't extend into this too much because it's a back arch. So in the routine I did this and I pushed all the way back to here. You don't have to do that. You don't have to lean. You can just go up. Or you can just do a head roll and just lean back a little bit. You don't have to look behind you. Yeah? Let's go up to there, and then we'll add in probably the hardest trick of the routine. Yeah? Make sure you grab a drink if you need to in between. I always forget to give drink breaks, but now you can pause me. Alright, here we go.
Darker than the ocean, deeper than the sea. You got everything, you got what I need. Touch me, you're electric, babe. Move me, take me from this place. Move into the tempo, show me.
Alright, let's go on to our forwards fish flop, whatever you call it. I think Ishvi did this one for the exotic challenge, so go back and have a look at that, practice it. I would recommend if you've never done it before, you practice it with a mat or mattress or pillows underneath because you will wind yourself if you don't do this correctly. Now, the most important thing for this one, which will get you to do it perfect every time, is keeping your body in an arch position like this. It's no good if you start like that and then you go down and you tuck in because you're going to belly flop on the ground. And if you've ever belly flopped in water or anything, it's 10 times worse on hard floor. So, push, and also if you feel like you have bony hips, just stuff a few socks or something down your pants to stop it hurting because after a while doing it over and over again, it can take a toll. So, firstly, to just practice just a basic rundown, we're going to just try and roll forward and then rock back. We're not going to add in anything else complicated, just forward and back. So, body forwards, I like to put my hands here, and you're going to try and keep your butt squeezed so that your legs will come off the ground and you'll be like a rowboat or rocking boat, whatever. So go down, up, back, just like that. And once you've got that, then you can start to throw some more things in. So, like that rushing kick we did up, it's kind of similar, kind of merging the two in. So as we go down, and it's hard to do in slow motion, so I'm going to pretend I've just gone down. I'm going to kick that leg up, and I'm going to push back a little bit, and I'm going to slide it forward. Now this is a fake split, and then push out. Okay? Don't need to be flexible. If that's even too much, just walk your hands out a little bit further away. It's not going to hurt at all. So to put it together, we're going to go back, forwards, head up at the same time if you can. Very hard to coordinate. If you don't want to bring the leg out at all, you can bring it into a bent leg. So we're going to go back, up, bend. That's fine as well. So take a couple minutes to practice if you need to. Otherwise, I'm going to show you facing the other way if you're a bit confused. So from here, leaning back, forwards, split. Yeah? Fake split. You can do it on the other side if you want. You just have to switch around a few other things. So, let's learn one little more part and then we'll go from the beginning. From there, we just come into a split. All we're doing is we're moving our back leg to our front leg. So I'm turning this way and I'm moving my back leg up. Putting it up on the heel again, and then I'm going to bring this leg out and do another little hand twirl to here. Yeah? Again, on the beat. So, I'll go this way. From here, walk your hands towards the back. Chest down is easier. Bend that leg, put it behind, and then just open out the other leg. Boom. Yeah? Let's give it a go from the start. After we've turned around, gone back to here. Similar to what we did the last one, we're going back that way. So we're just turning in, moving our hands back to our knees. This time we're not gonna pause at all. We're gonna go straight up into like a straddle, and we're gonna do our stripper push-up. So we're gonna go up, push with your hands, try and slide your feet out, bend the arms, and bring the legs down, like that. If you've never done that before, you can do that on your knees. So from here, you can go from here, put your face on the ground, then straighten your legs and down. You'll be surprised how much of a workout that actually is. So it's in your arms, your body's like freaking out to yourself saying, please don't face plant, please don't face plant. So you want to have enough strength in your arms and your triceps to be able to lower the top half of your body down. Don't aim for your face, kind of aim for your chest to come on the ground and slide the legs out. If you're on a really tough surface and it's hard to slide, you might need to start with your legs back a little bit further. I believe this is also one of the exotic tricks as well, so if you need to pause this and go practice that a few times, then go for it. Otherwise, we're just going to keep moving on. So, as we come all the way down from here, we're going to turn around to do a fan roll. So, I'm going to turn around, bringing my chest in towards so that my left shoulder is to the audience, and then I'm going to do a big fan roll around. We're only going to do one scoot back with the leg to lift the other leg up and grab. Okay, so I'll show you facing this way. So we would be doing stripper push up this way, boom, down, bending your left leg, coming towards the back, and then doing a fan roll, over, one scoot back, lift up your left leg and grab it. From here, this is another exotic trick, Ishvi did, you're going to thread your other knee through. You need to drop to the ground, keep threading, straighten out, then we can turn and push. So that's facing the front, so you can copy me with that one. Yeah? I'll just show you once facing forwards. So after our stripper push-up, we're going around, fan roll, one scoot, lift up this leg. Grab the heel. Now the closer you grab to your foot, the harder it's going to be. So if you grab further away, even better. Make sure there's a big gap, a big circle here. Bend that knee through, twist, try and turn the hips to the floor. Then straighten out the leg, chest down, foot on the ground. Yeah, here, push, and then from here, I push my hips up even further. Yeah. One more time facing this way, and then let's do it from the start. So, stripper push-up, up, down, facing the back, we're doing a fan roll, open, one scoot, lift the left leg up and grab, bend the knee through, hips to the floor, keep twisting, foot on the ground, right leg straightens out, and we're going to push. And he's going to turn onto your back. Okay? Cool. Right, grab a quick drink, and then let's go again from the start.
Darker than the ocean, deeper than the sea. You got everything, you got what I need.
So, it's a floor jade that we're going to do first. So, showing you guys, I've just turned onto my back. I'm going to lift my hips up into a candle. If you need to, put your hands on your hips and support them to come up. You can bring your hands over your head, whatever you want to do, but eventually we are going to put our hands on our hips anyway. So I like to push my hands into the floor to get my hips up. Then I put my hands on my hips. Legs come up. I bend my front leg, so my right leg is going to be my front leg. Bend it. Start turning my bum towards the audience, or towards the front. Yeah? From there, I'm going to start to drop out my back leg and open out my front leg. Try and get as close to a split as possible. To come down, put your leg on the floor. If you have big shoes on, it should be right there. If you don't, it's probably going to be only that far away. If you're too scared to just drop onto the floor, then just put your hips down and then put your foot down after. So this one can be very sore on your wrist if you do it too many times, because your hand is like on a platter and it's constantly pulling down here. So if you do have any wrist issues, try and bring your hand in front a little bit more. It'll be a bit harder to balance, but it's going to be a little bit nicer for your wrist. So, up, here, bend the knee, turn the hips, and then open out. Again, a fake split. Put your left leg down, then we're going to cross our right leg over the top. Then you're going to open it out, scoop it to the ground. Now, some of you might have done this next one before. It's like a little tuck, it's like a forwards roll, but you're starting from your back. So the only thing you want to remember is don't bring your left leg in too close, like that, because otherwise there's no space. I'm pretty sure Steph did this one in the exotic challenge. So, start just like this. Don't worry about the crossover or whatever. We're going to lift our hips up, use your hands if you need to, and we're going to try and push our opposite leg underneath. From here, I need to send my shoulders all the way over there. So I'm going to drop my hips. I'm going to turn. I'm going to pull my body in as much as possible. I'm kind of like in a little pretzel now. I need to straighten my legs and join them together. So from here, I'm going to push to straighten my legs. And then come down. So very complicated movement. All you need to think about is trying to get both shoulders on the ground. I'll just go this way. My right arm does a lot of work pushing to get my hips up. So, from here, make sure there's enough space. You can just start from here, tuck one leg under, tuck your right leg under. Now I'm going to go this way. I'm going to tuck my right hand underneath, and then I'm going to use this arm to place on my hips to make sure they don't fall down. My left arm also pushes, both shoulders on the ground, and then I just roll down from there. So that one you might need to practice again a few times. If you can't get it, just twist around and then just come up onto your shoulders to roll down. So, where did we go from there? We did out, we did our strip push-up. We're going to push down onto our back. Knees up. Here, bend the knee, and to your jade split. Bend the leg, it's a cross. And you don't have to do it, you can change the choreo as much as possible. And then send your whole body there. Up, down. We're so close to being done, guys. Let's just do that from the start. And then we'll learn the last part.
Darker than the ocean, deeper than the sea. You got everything, you got what I need. Touch me, you're my electric bed.
choreo. Just add, tag me into it, repeat some things if you want. If you've done my classes before, I make you guys do freestyle at the end, so just keep going. From here, what I did is I did a couple little leg twirls. I think it was Tammy that might have done this in the exotic challenge. Twist, twist, and then it was a circle, and then I grab my legs out into a straddle. Yeah? So, facing this way, I bring my left leg behind a bit, and I'm twisting it to turn it around. As it comes to the bottom, my right leg follows, and then I go back up the other way, left, right. To do the second part, I'm going to turn my knees into each other. I'm going to circle my legs, then I'm going to turn my knees out, I'm going to grab my ankles, and then I'm going to push out. Yeah? And then from there, I was just sitting back up. Or I want everyone to create their own ending. Different ending every time. Yeah? So you could just fall there, you could turn around onto your stomach, you could pose, whatever you want to do, just create your own ending. Alright, I'll go over that part one more time. So we've just done, and I'll face the back so you can follow me along. So we've just done our J split. Put the leg down, other leg goes over, circles underneath. Twist up onto your shoulders, down, sitting up, and then back down again, and bringing your legs up. Yeah? Couple little circles, then we're going around and up, circle and out, and then create your own ending. Yeah? Let's give it a go. From the start, I'm going to face this way so you can follow along with me. And yeah, if you need to, if you've got it, then just turn me off and just put the music on and just keep going. Grab a drink and let's do it.
Darker than the ocean, deeper than the sea. You got everything, you got what I need. Touch me, you're my electric babe. Move me, take me from this place. Move into the tempo, show me what it takes. Speeding up my heartbeat, playing in the flames. Kiss me, oh I wanna fly, babe. Love me, take me to outer space. Kiss me, oh I wanna fly, babe. Love me, take me to outer space.
Covered in your water and I'm feeling like a summer breeze.
I hope you guys followed along with that. Again, if you need further breakdowns, just rewind back. And if you want the tricks more specifically, if they're one of the exotic challenge tricks, then go back, have a look at that, because I pretty much put a lot of those tricks all together, little transitions, because I know you guys have been practicing those over the last month, so I wanted to put them all together so you could add them in. I want to set another challenge for those that have been doing it. Try and add in the rest of those exotic challenge moves to the end of this choreo, yeah? So keep going, push it, 2-minute choreo, 2.5 minute. You'll get a really good workout, be sweating. Tag me, and if you have any questions or anything, just send me little video snippets if you're not getting anything, and I can talk you through it and message to make sure that you can get it.